Pasta is definitely one of the most desired foods on keto because you can't have most of it. But Sarah and I have been living a technically keto lifestyle since 2019, and we have tried many replacements for pasta/noodles. And so today we're going to be sharing some of our favorites. Some of these you're going to be able to make at home. Some of them you can purchase. Just a warning, I don't want to be negative.
Wow.
But
disclaimer.
A disclaimer, it's never going to be 100%. It's going to lack something because it's not made out of wheat. These options, a lot of them do not have wheat in it or gluten or whatever is making that beautiful al dente bite. Exactly. So when we're on keto, we try to mimic or get you close enough.
Right.
But nothing is going to
be 100%.
Is that negative?
No, it's just reality.
Okay.
And I think it's important because if you're new on keto, you might not know that. These substitutes are going to get you 85% of the way there.
75 to 85.
And they're going to be good.
And you know what? After a while, after a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a year, you won't even remember what normal pasta tastes like. So, I mean, they're great.
And for enough for us to repurchase them multiple times or make them multiple times. So keep an open mind.
Right. Please keep an open mind. And at the same time, remember that these are replacements for your favorite pasta. So if we had to think about one of the most famous pasta shapes there is, it's probably spaghetti.
Yes.
In my opinion, it's used the most and eaten the most. If you're looking for something low carb, low calorie, and pretty much nothingness, then I would suggest Miracle Noodles.
Hold that thought. Actually have some.
Here's Miracle Noodle, organic, spaghetti style, 5 calories. You can't get less than that.
No.
In our opinion, they can smell a certain way and they can feel a certain way. In the mouth.
Have a mouth feel.
They have a certain mouth feel that some people might be off-put by, but when you think about the calories involved and the carbs involved, it's pretty much eating nothing. So in that case, you should really be focused on the sauce of the dish.
Right. This is 97% water and 3% plant-based fiber.
We actually cooked with this a little while ago. We made an amazing shrimp stir fry and the whole thing was like 100 calories per serving. And a little trick, if you didn't know, is you can soak these with a little bit of vinegar to kind of get out that briny smell that they tend to have in the liquid that they come in. And then we dry cooked them in a pan until they were nice and squeaky. This shouldn't turn you off necessarily because what you're hoping for is to get the vibe of pasta without the actual carbs. So you give away something, you get something.
Yeah, what is this made out of? This is made of cognac flour, which is?
It's like a fiber.
I think you could use this in a variety of different ways with just some like regular pasta sauce or the Asian style that we used. Yeah, I'm gonna use this later tonight, so.
The next thing that you could do is zoodles, which are zucchini noodles. They're very vegetable though, because they are made of a vegetable.
Right.
You can buy a spiralizer to make them, and some people actually sell zoodles now.
Yeah, they do.
Zucchini in the summer is really cheap and really cheap to grow. For the most part, I do like them as a vehicle for sauce. They don't really hold up all that well though.
They tend to be watery.
They're zucchini. What else can I say
They're
about
like
that?
mostly water, so one tip I have is to actually like drain some of the water out. Like
put some salt.
Spiralize them, put them in like a colander over the sink, and then let some salt sit on there, and it will kind of drain some of that excess water out because it can kind of make your sauce a little runny.
Right.
So zoodles is a great one, yeah.
So the next product that we're going to talk about is a product that we love as a regular pasta replacement, and that is Emy ramen. We cook it for way longer than it says to do so on the instruction packet.
Yeah.
And we actually have used it to make like chow mein. I've eaten it as spaghetti and I really like it. And it does have gluten in it. That's the thing. So if you are gluten-free, not everybody on keto is gluten-free, but if you are, then this is not going to be the product for you. But it does have a really great bite to it and it holds sauce really well. Sarah and I buy it just to have on hand to make any kind of pasta out of it. The ingredients are a little bit dirtier than zoodles, of course. But as a treat, we love to have Emy Noodles. We have a discount code and it's one of our favorite pasta replacements on keto. Was it one of the first cooking videos that we did on this channel?
Yeah.
It was probably a year into our YouTube journey where we made keto Asian flavors noodles. They were like complex to make. You're using all these different ingredients and then you use a squirt bottle and you squirt the mixture into a bowl. And inside that bowl is another type of chemical that creates like this jellified effect. I really liked it.
Right.
But it does take a lot of time to make, and it's a great recipe, and I think it's really cool. One of those similar products that we have found that kind of like has the same vibe is by Noodle Revolution. We tried that a while ago on our channel. We made a really great sauce with it, and it does have a bite that is similar to that noodle, and I think it really works well as spaghetti, and they actually have an angel hair pasta. Yeah. It also comes in liquid, but I didn't find that it was similar to a miracle noodle.
Right.
It was different. And we actually sold out the website.
Yeah.
We had just happened to try this product, and then a lot of you guys bought
it's back in stock now.
Right. It's very low calorie. It's very low carb. They are gluten free. It tastes more like regular pasta to me. A 4-pack will run you around $4 or so. So next up, I would say one of the pastas that people really miss on keto is lasagna. Sarah and I have done a couple videos making lasagna for a keto lifestyle, and we have even used low carb tortillas as the pasta in between the layers of ricotta and the meat sauce and everything like that. And I did like using a tortilla for that because I felt like it gave it a nice bite. But I know other people, they want something a little cleaner. So we're gonna talk about different options that you can use for lasagna on keto. So the first is obviously zucchini. Fun.
Boo. I hear everyone saying boo already.
But I've heard if you really do salt the zucchini
and grill it even.
Grill it, salt it, or dry it out, you can get a lot of the moisture out of there. If you don't though, you will have layers of water in between your layers. You'll have,
because it's mostly water.
Right. Instead of that, you might want to try
palmini,
which is another vegetal layer.
Yeah, but it's a little thicker and has more of a crunch to it, I would say.
Palmini is made from palm hearts. I've even heard of people using it to make vegan calamari.
Oh, I never heard of it.
It comes in a circle. You can cut it and it kind of looks like calamari. Then you batter it and deep fry it.
Okay.
There's lots of different uses for palmini. There's like palmini rice and there's palmini pasta. I really like the palmini products. I actually just showed using it to make myself dinner in like the What I Eat in a Day that we posted like a couple months ago. It does have a vegetal taste to it though. You're not gonna get past it. It's a vegetable.
It is a vegetable. It tastes like a vegetable.
And so when we use it, people are like, what does it taste like? It tastes like a vegetable. But aren't you there mostly for the sauce?
Right, and
the cheese. Sauce, meat, cheese.
Right.
So the next thing that we have done in the past, if you're looking for something super clean, is to use deli meat as your noodle.
Right.
As your pasta, I mean. I like to use chicken. Sliced deli chicken as the layers in between. Is it gonna taste like pasta? No.
But it definitely adds more protein.
Right.
And it adds you up very fast.
A layer.
Yeah.
It adds a layer to your lasagna. We've also even used that to make enchiladas. And you know what? If you dump a bunch of sauce and cheese on top of it, you might not even be able to tell it's not there.
You know, like stop trying to evaluate it when you're eating it. Like, you know, when you're eating it, just put it in your mouth. You're like, it tastes good.
Is the vibe that it tastes good.
And yeah, if you sit there and you take apart the chicken breast and try to evaluate it to a pasta noodle, you're gonna be disappointed.
Right.
But don't do that. Just kind of be like, it's good as it is. I enjoy it. And then swallow it. The end. If you're in the mood to make a really good substitute for lasagna sheets, then you should try making it out of cottage cheese. Yeah.
Sarah and I recently did a video where we made a lasagna where we made the pasta sheet noodles ourselves. It actually came from a trend that's going around where people are making cottage cheese flatbread. And so a lot of you guys said, I wonder if this would work for lasagna noodles. And so we tried it and we actually made them half as thick and we used a really long tray and we cooked it for half the time. And guess what? It did.
We liked it.
It did make a really nice noodle. So we'll leave that video linked in the description below.
So the next pasta that people really miss when they're doing keto is actually ravioli. The hack that we came up with 1,000 years ago at this point is actually by using Sargento's provolone cheese. And we've used this hack multiple times on our channel ever since. We've actually even made pierogies with it.
Right.
It's so versatile. And you wouldn't think so using provolone cheese. And I think that we used the Sargento one because
it
it's not so smoky flavored.
It doesn't smell.
A lot of provolone cheeses have like a very intense smoke flavor, but this one is very light and you hardly taste it at all. all. So the thing is though, with ravioli and this hack is that you cannot serve it super hot. You have to do it warm, and the cheese has to kind of melt and then melt together. Yeah. And so you can't be serving like a super hot sauce over a hot filled ravioli. It's not gonna be a hot ravioli. Right. It's gonna be like a warm ravioli. Yeah. A lukewarm ravioli. Right. And when the provolone kind of sets, it gives you a little give. Yeah. It gives you a little like bite. Like, because the cheese hardens, and so it kind of reminds you of pasta. And we have done so many different versions of that recipe, and we've even, like Sarah said, made pierogies out of them. So it's a really versatile hack. And I have heard that you can use sliced mozzarella for the same thing. It's just that sliced mozzarella is not as common for us to find. And we like to use circles because it leads more into that ravioli shape. It folds nicely. Right. So the next pasta substitution that we've been really enjoying is actually by Kaizen, which is a company that's kind of newer to the market. And we tried their rice replacement and we're blown away by it because we made like a fried rice with it. This company makes lupin flour pasta replacements that are super good. So to cook this pasta, you have to cook it for a little bit longer than it says on the package. It says 4 to 5 minutes. I think I do 9 minutes. Right. And there's actually some foaming and stuff that happens at the top that you can like strain off. But the pasta has a really nice bite to it and it holds sauce really well. I enjoy the different shapes. They come in like rigatoni and penne. I definitely would check it out. It's been a staple in my cabinet ever since I tried it. So, and I would say though that if you are allergic to peanuts, then lupin flour is a relative of peanuts or legumes. So you might have a reaction to that. So you definitely have to check that out if you are wanting to try this product. So we hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you're new to keto and maybe you're missing pasta, hopefully one of these substitutions will work for you. Let us know if you guys have any different substitutions that you like in our comment section below. We love to hear it. We love to hear what everybody is cooking with and coming up with, because that's how we find content. Exactly. It's the community contributing to us, and we're just two people. We can't know what everything is happening, in the community. So you commenting helps us. And if you want to see that lasagna noodle that we made out of cottage cheese and eggs that turned out really good, you can click on this video right here and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily. I'm Sarah. And we are the Keto Twins signing out. Hold that thought. Okay.